This is Fiona by Henry Margu, and I don't know what the color is. It's really pretty though. I've been looking online to try to figure out what it is because it's got some blonde in it, and you can see some red, and you can see some brown. This wig came about because I purchased a Paula Young wig from a wig sister, and when she sent it to me, she put this in there too. She said, this one's never going to work for me. She said, you might as well have it. And I've had it, I've moved it, and I've come across it in reorganizing my life. And I thought, well, it's an expensive one because it's got a completely mono top. It's got Velcro adjusters with a bit of an extended nape. It's got bendable ear tabs, but they're not moleskin, they're lace enclosed. And it has a lace front, of course, because it has a mono top. Let's see if I can get a better look at the mono top. And you gotta think, I've got a black wig grip on, and you can't see it in there at all. So, Henry Margu, a bit pricey, but so cute. Fiona. I've tried to look at the colors to figure out what color this is because it is good. And that little bit of red makes my eyes really pop out. It's got like razored ends, but it kind of flips a little bit at the end. It hits me right at my collarbones. And it's about a true to average cap. There's not a lot of cap in here. It's not, it's got some stretch. It might snugly fit an above average size circumference. But I love the sides. So you can part this on the right or the left. It's got already has its own bangs. I tried to pull it down the middle, but I don't know if it's a middle parter. But it's really darling. I feel like these holidays that we're coming up in might give us some sales, maybe 25–30% off, that if you're looking for something that's got a little bit more shape to it than maybe a John Renaud Kristen type bob, this would be so cute if you've got the extra to spend the money on. I feel like lately my videos have been relatively the less expensive styles, but I wish I had gotten this out quite a bit sooner because it's just so, you know, easy going. It's not got a lot of curls that you have to get going the right way, and or you know, length that you have to kind of keep, you know, combed down on. But because it doesn't have any permatease on the top because of the monofilament, there isn't a whole lot of lift that you're going to get. There is not any, but there is permatease on the sides, which will keep these kind of out. So this would be something that if you do have some bio hair, you might be able to split your hair into a low pony nub here to keep it under, and then one on top, which I don't have right now. So it's flat. But it's very, very effortless almost. Yeah, effortless almost. So we went to a vegan fest today in downtown, and it was just perfect. It was just really perfect. It's a great little ear tuck like that. Really cute little ear tuck. I know that when I moved, I had headbands that I was gonna try to do something with, and I can't find my headbands. But I was thinking that it might be cute with a headband. Kind of matchy-matchy what your outfit is, or even the lace front goes, it doesn't go very far. It just goes to like my forehead, because my temples are down here, and this goes to about right there. So just right there in the front. But because, as Vicky knows, I like a lot on top, I can push this, pull this up like this, and do a kind of a messy on the top. To run errands, I have to go get a broom. I guess the broom didn't make it in the move. So I just kind of wanted to give you a quick look at Fiona from Henry Margu in a color I can't figure out because the swatches on the website are this big. And it doesn't give you much to go on when they give you the descriptions of them. So that's the one thing I know I love YouTube for, is to give me an idea of what the colors are. So if you are a Henry Margu connoisseur and you have worn Henry Margu styles before and are familiar with the colors, maybe you can kind of help us out with this. It kind of reminds me, because I know that Henry Margu is the parent company of Main Attraction. It almost reminds me of Nutmeg. This is Apricot from Main Attraction, which would be a Henry Margu, and I don't think it's that. I know it's not that one. This is Nutmeg. And it's curly, so it's going to be a little different, but it's rivaling this, I think. But whereas Main Attraction has their colors and names, or food or spices, Henry Margu is in numbers. So I would say that this was Nutmeg. If we can figure out what those are, those numbers. Yeah, but this is a really, really cute style. It almost reminds me of a shorter version of the Seduction style in Main Attraction. But I really like these wispy bangs. I really like those. And then maybe if we go meet the kids for dinner tonight, later, I could just wear it like that. Yeah, since I got all my wigs off the floor. They're off the floor, that doesn't mean they're organized or in any kind of put away state. You just can't see them. Yeah, so I'm really glad I have this one. I want to give a big thank you to Wendelina, for putting this in my purchase order when I picked up your Paula Young Gale to review. So yeah, pretty happy with this one. I'll be showing this probably quite a bit next week, because this is really easy, and having such an unorganized mess of wigs, it's hard to figure out which ones to grab and go. So Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk soon.